Are you ready to sing the national anthem again? Are you getting tired of it? Be honest.
I am.
You are getting tired of it? Do we need another song for you to start singing?
No.
What would be the go-to?
God bless America.
God Bless America. It kind of falls under the same lines, doesn't it?
Cute song.
It is a cute song. What about, like, I don't know.
God
Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
America. No.
'Cause Gigi just wants to have fun.
No.
Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
No.
No.
Girl on Fire.
Girl on Fire. Really? Alicia
Heather's
Keys?
like, where are you going? When are you going live? Or where are you going live?
Inc. Facebook.
We're asking you, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think we're supposed to see us.
She does want to see us. Gigi looks so cute. We should have got some good marketing pictures with her beautiful face.
Still can. Ready?
I'll point at you guys when we're to start.
Okay.
Cute.
Oh.
I think we're going live.
We were too busy taking pictures.
We were. We're trying to, stack up on all of our marketing collateral before,
Right.
the episode starts or the live stream starts. But here we are.
Here we are. Are we sure we're here?
I think we're live.
Are we?
I know we had some technical difficulties trying to figure this out right now because this
that
is our
can't
first time going
happen.
live on a podcast, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Well, I think we are. So let's kind of dive into what we're doing here. Should we do a little intro first?
Let's do it.
Who are you?
Let me go first.
Oh, let Mom
sorry.
go first. Okay.
Oh, I get to go first?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. Hello. Hello, everybody. It's Nancy Gianni. I am the founder of Gigi's Playhouse, the chief belief officer of Gigi's Playhouse, and I am Gigi's mom.
Hi, I'm Gigi Gianni. I'm 20 years old.
Oh, how long you been 20 now? A whole 3 weeks?
I am.
Been pretty excited to
I
be able-
am the chief instrument officer.
The Chief Inspiration Officer of Gigi's Playhouse. Look at you. And I'm Franco Gianni. I am Gigi's big brother, and I'm also the executive producer of our Little Something Extra podcast, which, are we doing a Little Something Extra podcast right now, or what's going on?
I don't really know that this is a podcast. I'm not really sure what we're doing. So what we've literally, the reason we did a scripted podcast before where it was pre-recorded and edited was because you guys were all so afraid that I would swear and get us in trouble. Be honest. I know that that's why we did it that way. And Gigi says in our family we're only allowed to swear on what day?
On Fridays and Saturday.
Oh, we could swear on both days now? I
Yeah.
thought it was just Saturdays.
So Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturdays.
Yes, you make it abundantly clear in the group message.
Mostly Thursday.
Now we're moving into Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
All right, well,
Mostly.
Anyway.
So anyways, now that we know that I can contain myself and I don't get us in trouble, we are going to be going live a lot more often. And
Yeah.
the other part was we just couldn't find time to get into the studio because we're constantly traveling. We're constantly on the road. We're constantly out with people. So we decided we want to bring you guys with us and all the people. So where we go, you guys go. So obviously
Absolutely.
we can't be doing all that from the studio. So
Well,
I'm
yeah.
really excited about it. And I don't know if it's then going to be a video podcast or if it's going to be.
I think it's going to be kind of bridging that line between a podcast and a web series. Really
Okay.
more is because I think we've kind of been doing that already since we've been putting so much. We've been putting all of our content. All of this is a video podcast. The way that you're watching us set up right now is still the same way that we would be doing our video podcast, except we have a live stream component now. That you
Right.
can use it through our cameras. So I think it's going to be a little bit of both. We're going to be pushing it more as that web series because we're going to be on the road so much more. And I think that was a big piece that we wanted to address is the fact that, we've been traveling a lot. And it's been a minute since we've been able to get back in the studio and make a podcast. We have a couple episodes just ready to come out, but we wanted to make sure that we can let everyone know that, okay, we're back.
We're back, but we're different.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think just thinking about all the different things that we've just been doing this summer.
Been
That
crazy.
can
Crazy.
just kind of jump. That would be a perfect opportunity for us to be out in the world, actually being able to see these people who do have those incredible those stories and those perspectives of what their something extras are. We're literally out there on the battlefield with them, trying to create this change and trying to, move the ball forward when it comes to showing what that something extra is and bringing that to the world. And I think now it's just time that we
do it.
really set it up
Do it.
properly.
So what do you
Yeah.
think, Gigi? We want to take everybody on the road with us?
Yeah.
Where are we going next? Where are we going?
We're going to Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati. Oh, we are going to Cincinnati, but that's on September 24th for the opening of our 56th Gigi's Playhouse location, Cincy. Now,
We
these
back.
guys did that all through the pandemic. They were just gaining momentum, just getting ready to get a new location.
Yeah.
And COVID knocked them down, knocked them flat down. And now they pulled themselves back up. They found a location. Their team is working hard. It's taken them 4 years because of COVID. And now they open up. So our 56th location opens up on September 24th. But that's not what I was talking about.
But it is a pretty incredible deal, considering
is-
the fact that I feel like a lot of the Playhouses also kind of got impacted. Like the inquiries and the Playhouses and the startups that were happening
Oh my
got
God.
affected by the pandemic. And now,
Totally.
and I mean, all of those were supposed to be like the 2020 Playhouse. They're in
Totally.
2020, they're supposed to be coming
Yeah.
out 2021, and they all got pushed
And-
back to now. And now we have
Totally.
all these openings happening over the course of the next
It's
couple of
nuts.
weeks.
Well, and
next
the
couple
fact
months.
that during COVID, we still did open 6 Playhouses, which is crazy.
I know.
Opened six
Six
playhouses
Playhouses.
during COVID. And now remember, our playhouses are opened by volunteers and community members who step up to serve their community with free programs.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about something extra. That's why we're excited to go to them and hear about their something extra. I mean, these are
So
extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. So anyways, thank you for bringing that up, Gigi, but that was not what, that was something we do want to take them on the road with.
Sorry.
But what else? Where else are we going?
What's the
What are we
next
doing
thing
this
on the
weekend?
agenda that we're constantly traveling around doing?
Well, this weekend I am singing at Missouri with Chris Jason and Milky Way.
Chris Jansen and Michael Ray, baby.
Buy me a boat.
You can buy me a boat.
Boat.
You can buy me a truck to pull it. Yep.
Yeah.
She's going to be singing the national anthem at the Awareness to Acceptance concert put on by Down Country, which is this amazing Down syndrome. It's really a support group, but they do like such amazing things. So they are putting on this concert with Chris Jansen and Michael Ray, which are awesome country stars. And Gigi's going to open up with the national anthem. So
Yeah.
we are
It's always been
beyond
your
excited.
dream to have a concert in front of people, right?
Yep.
And now you're actually being
So
able to
we
do it.
are traveling there this weekend. Thank you to Down Country. Thank you to Chris Jansen and Michael Ray. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And
Buy me a
also-
boat.
That's right, baby. Buy me a boat, and we're going to blow them away. You know what? That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited that they're going to be able to see our Gigi step up and sing the national anthem that she's worked so hard on. And we know how hard it is not only to articulate all those words. It's a hard song to sing anyways, but how hard she's worked her core and her diaphragm so she can project and get the song out there. I mean, she's constantly honing her skills to be able to do that better. And we know with that low muscle tone, that is not easy. And I am so, so proud of you. And I
So
can't
proud.
wait for the country. I can't wait for the country world to see you shine because you worked really, really hard.
And on
Really,
top
really
of it, too, considering the fact that it is a concert put on by another Down syndrome awareness group, we are also going to be there providing awareness through a little something extra.
Oh, with a pop-up.
With a
Pop-up podcast. Whoop, whoop.
And that's the thing. Like now, for when it comes to opportunities where Gigi's going to be out on the road like that, being able to show her stuff and show her talents and show what you've been working on for so long and what you're bringing to the world. I mean, especially what you did this summer already between the Cubs game, singing the national anthem there, going on Fox News and doing it too. I mean, you've been all
killed
over the
it on
place.
Fox News.
So we want to be able to get the perspectives of people at this concert too and hear what their something extras are, what their dreams are, and what they want to accomplish after seeing you being able to go out there and be that role model that you are. So we're going to be pretty excited. So we're really excited to be able to bring that to you guys because
So excited.
really what we're trying to do right now when it comes to this live stream is we knew that last year we wanted to be able to kind of like since the last chapter of a little something extra, we wanted to be able to shift our focus to those moments. So
Yeah.
that's why we're going to be on the battlefield with all these different people that are really going to be that want to follow in your footsteps or we should be inspired to follow in their footsteps.
Right.
So we can hear more of their stories. So that'll be really great.
Well, we launched in the middle of a pandemic, so we had no choice but to be doing it inside here, talking to only people on the
On
computer.
monitors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monitors, and that was it. So to be able to really move it out from there, and I love the pop-up. So this when was that? In June, we were in New Orleans at our New Orleans location, which was a pandemic opening. So they
Yeah.
opened during the pandemic. So we had never even been to Gigi's Playhouse New Orleans until this summer when the National Down Syndrome Congress conference was there, and we did a little party open house when we were there, and then we also did a pop-up podcast at the conference, which was amazing.
I mean, there was just so many incredible people at that conference as well. I mean,
Those people from Brazil. Remember all those scientists from Brazil? That family from Nigeria?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was
Dad
amazing.
and son from Nigeria. I mean, there's just so many great stories out there. And that conference is such a, I mean, if you have the opportunity to go to the National Down Syndrome Conference, it was my first year going this year, which was such an exciting opportunity for me because I finally got to be able to see a lot more sibling perspectives. I talked to a lot of siblings there, which is something that I haven't really dove enough into, I think, when it comes to GiGi's Playhouse and being able to unite siblings.
Siblings are
here. Because
freaking rock stars.
This is why
This
we
is
got to be
why.
careful with you on the live stream now. We're going to start dropping F-bombs all over the place.
And
we
it's
have to
only
censor ourselves.
Tuesday. I'm not allowed on Tuesday. No, and it's freaking awesome. Honestly, when we were sitting there, like, there's so many researchers, podcasters, so many siblings that are doing such authors. I mean, doing amazing
Incredible
things
stuff.
for people with disabilities. And I think that it goes so far beyond Down syndrome and just into the disability world. And what these siblings do is really incredible. We do want to shed a lot of light. We are going to be hitting up a lot of siblings also. I know on one of the pop-up podcast that we did at NDSC was with a sibling, Dr. Brian Scott Coe.
Yeah.
So that's going to be being released, I think, any time now. We've got a few of them that are going to be being
Yes, we have a couple
released.
different episodes in podcast limbo right now because we were trying to figure out what our next move forward was, like we keep saying.
We're in
And-
the Nancy Gianni limbo right now.
Yeah.
It's a
and-
place we do well in that limbo, don't we? We just kind of figure it out and we wing it and we make things happen.
Exactly. You know, we're just trial and error. So I think, so with that episode, we're going to be releasing that one in the coming weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout Down Syndrome Awareness Month, we're going to be really jumping into podcasts. And that's really, we're going to be really jumping in and getting all these perspectives again. Because what
Lots
the
of voices.
campaign is for this year, which I'm super excited about, is creating acceptance through understanding. And I think that campaign is going to be so powerful because the one thing I think that any advocate of the Down syndrome diagnosis and an advocate of really any type of diagnosis or any type of disability is that people gain so much more perspective when you're really on the front lines of seeing individuals with disabilities. And I think, and like being a sibling of Gigi, I mean, I understand Gigi in such a deeper way than most would, just because I know her and I get to see her every day and I get to see that she's so much just more than a diagnosis.
obsessed with
I'm
you,
obsessed.
Gigi.
I'm
She's
completely
obsessed.
obsessed. So that's what we're really trying to accomplish for this October is trying to, hear the stories from the people out there that are, we're trying to see our own live streams right now.
I know I messed it all up.
And trying to gain the perspectives of these siblings and of these advocates, these
Yeah.
families, these parents, these supporters, the volunteers. We want to be able to hear those stories from everyone so we can be able to then bring them on here.
So
we can
excited.
release them on our social media. We want to share their social media posts on our, we want to just be able to gain these perspectives because the number
we want to know
one,
your Down syndrome story.
Yes, exactly. That's the hashtag we're using. What's your DS story for the month? And we really just want to gain that perspective and show the world that we can, that there's so much more to Down syndrome than just the medical diagnosis and the physical components of it, but the actual value that they bring to this, that individuals with Down syndrome bring to this world. And I think it's just going to be such an incredible opportunity to really spread a lot of acceptance because you can finally understand people better.
Totally. And I think for me, when I look at what, when you say that and I think about what Gigi brings to me, as she just came over here to hold my hand because she's my girl.
Don't forget to use tips. Don't forget.
Okay, Gigi wants
She's
to do
got
some
them
tips.
propped up, ready
Okay.
to go. I know.
But I think about like the inspiration and the motivation. If you go, where is that? This weekend, Sunday, of course, the last thing I want to go do is go work out. And this girl was ready to go Sunday morning, go to work out. I think I put it on, is it on my page? I think it's on my
Yeah,
Instagram.
it's on your
Go look
Facebook
on my
page.
Instagram. I think it's on my
And your
Facebook.
Instagram, too.
I don't know if Heather helped me. Please, Heather. Heather, make sure it gets where it needs to be. But just, I am so motivated by the fact that she gets up and does these things. I think they have so much to teach us in this world and so many more ways we need to get their voice out and that we have to get to that acceptance. That's why I'm really excited about not only bringing them with us on our Down syndrome journey, but going out there on our acceptance journey. Like
Yes.
when I want to go sit at Brookfield Zoo, I want to talk to the kids that are there and ask them, what does acceptance mean to you? What does Down syndrome mean to you? Do you have a child with Down syndrome? Do you have a friend who has a disability? What does that mean to you? I want to hear from kids because I do feel like so many times what we have found is that the kids are more influenced by their parents or by society or by our schools who keep our kids separate from them.
Totally.
I want to bring us out. I want it to just be a normal thing for us all to be in the community together and not be in a separate classroom, not be in a separate hallway, not be in a separate school, but where kids are just kids and they're all together. I feel like so much of the isolation or the segregation of our kids has caused our youth
to have a different perspective of
they
what
don't-
the diagnosis
It's not
actually
their
is,
fault
and
they
it's not.
feel that way. Yes.
Yeah, and I think
it's
that
because
that
we've been
happens-
separated from them.
It happens for so many different things. I mean, it could happen for Down syndrome. It can happen for really anything that there's an opinion on. And it's really just that people are shaped by, most people's opinion on anything are shaped by the environment that they live in. And I'm not saying that that there's prejudice against individuals with disabilities or anything like that, where it's on purpose. But it's just because
It's a
that certain
learned
times that you
separation.
think yes.
It's a learned intolerance because they're not with you. They're not with you in the classroom. They're not with you. They're
Not
in a
necessarily
different hallway.
always, but yeah, and it's
Some
just
schools
like-
do it right. Most schools do not.
Yeah, and we just really want us to, and that's kind of what we're trying to accomplish with Down Syndrome Awareness Month, is acceptance through understanding.
Yeah.
And that understanding comes through exposure.
Yes.
And being out there and actually becoming friends, and just becoming friends, or just having a conversation, going into a Gigi's Playhouse one day if you have if you've never met an individual with Down syndrome and you just
Right.
want to go in and just see what life is like.
Totally.
Like, there's just so many incredible little features that no one could possibly see unless you're actually there hanging out and
experience
just
it. Yep.
interacting and having a normal life with someone.
So yeah, just be careful, world. Just don't know where we're going to pop up because we're going to be everywhere, whether it's a mall, whether it's a concert, whether it's a zoo. I don't know where it's going to be, but besides just where the Down syndrome world takes us, we want to get out into the world and just spread tons of acceptance. We want to, anybody who's out there breeding acceptance, we want to help them. We want to be with them and spread the message, right?
Right.
So, all right, let's get back to podcast. Let's get back. We got to finish up because we got things to
Hey,
do.
we have
so what was
we have Mika Caldwell
Get out!
responding to us right now in the
Mika!
comments section. She said, absolutely, exposure and inclusion brings understanding and normalcy of all things.
Girl, I miss you. I love you. We got to get together again. I was looking at that, and we were going through some of our
If anyone didn't know, Mika was a guest on our podcast back in last year when we did her episode. Yeah.
She's amazing, amazing. And when I was going
such a good
through
episode.
thinking about all of my favorite episodes, I had to stop because I just kept writing. Everyone was my favorite because everything brought something different. Every single one of them brought
a lot of
something
different
different.
perspectives.
Yeah.
What did Heather say?
What did Heather say?
What did Heather say?
Geez. What if she said
Mm,
nothing?
I don't know.
She probably said, "Hi, the Gigi."
No.
Gigi, what was your favorite episode? What was your favorite episode of last season?
My favorite is doing. My favorite is dance off with Brooke and Justin.
The Dance Off with Brooke and Justin.
Yes.
So our very first episode.
Very first episode, and you did a dance off. You killed it.
Yeah.
But you know what? And since then, they've had a baby.
They have.
And Gigi Luna.
Her name is Luna, but Gigi calls her
Gigi
baby.
calls her baby Gigi Luna because Gigi
Yeah.
claims that she named the baby.
Well, she says she's the godmother.
The godmother, yes.
And then she did, yes, I remember all that well. So that was your favorite. What was your any other favorite part? I'm so glad Mika was on. That's so cool.
I know. I'm so happy that we can.
We
have
got to
our
go
guest
back
come
and
out
look
there.
at. You know what? The podcasts were really good. So people, anybody who hasn't seen our stuff, go back and look because there's always a nugget. There's always something you're going to take away. And this is like when I built the very first Gigi's Playhouse. Like when I think back, now we're opening our 56th location in Cincinnati, our 57th in Orange County in November. When I look back to the very first one, and to this day, if I could ever, and no matter what I do, no matter where I speak, no matter where I'm at, if I can just change one person's perspective or one person's mind, if I can just open their hearts a little, it's worth it. We don't always have to be thinking about, we have to go to the masses, we have to be the influencers, we have to do this. If we can get to one person, that one person will get to somebody else. That's when that Gigi's ripple effect can come in. And that's what I love about it. So we've got these great episodes that I would love for people to go back and watch. Go take a look. Look at Mika's episode. I thought it was awesome. And see what you take from it. I mean, we have to be ready to learn. And always, you know what? Always have an open heart. Like, think about when you're watching something like that. there's a purpose that we're doing this, and think about the purpose in life. Think about your purpose in life. Think about your something extra. You might know what your something
reason.
extra is. You might be working towards it today. Many people don't know what their something extra is, and they're still searching to find it.
I have a question for Heather.
Okay, I hope Heather's out there listening because
We don't know if she's out there right now. Hold on, before you jump into that, I just really want to talk on what Mom was saying just now.
another reason we can't go live.
I don't know if she's even
Gigi
out
will
there.
just have conversations with.
You can have conversations with whoever is watching right now. It can't
Yes.
just be directed at one person. If
you
pe-
have to
if you want
find
people to
out.
comment and say things to you, you can definitely have it come back in. I could read them off to you. So if anyone's out there watching right now, please, I'm seeing the different comments that come in. So please, throw anything in the chat if you want to say anything to Gigi. We can talk to her about it right now. But I did want to talk about what you were saying though, because really, the reason that we started this podcast is that we wanted to really help people find that little piece of them that really defines who they are and defines their inspiration into who they want and what they want this world to become and what they want this world to be. And I think that, like you said, touching one person at a time can create that ripple effect. And we really just want to make sure that, like, with this podcast, we can at least help people identify that. And then at least if there's one thing that they could take out of this, it is that something extra and helping them define what that is. And then they could talk with someone about that. So then that person can understand that maybe I need to define what my something extra is.
Right.
And that's just what we want to bring to the table is if you don't have that something extra, if you don't necessarily know what it is yet, because you might not. I mean, like, life is complicated and there's a lot of different pieces that happen in your life and things change, perspectives change, and just how you want to impact the world changes. And your little something extra could change daily.
Everything. Look at Mika. Mika's little something. And Mika, I know that if she's still out there, she is going to be actually reading a couple of her books on during Down Syndrome Awareness Month on Gigi's at Home. And look at Mika. She's a strong Black woman who saw a need to write a children's book, not only about Down syndrome, but about a Black child with Down syndrome, her son, and what he has to overcome. There's many different marginalized groups that are out there, and Down syndrome and disabilities fall across every single one of them. Isn't that something? Yeah. So look at Mika, someone who found her something extra, and now she is spreading it with the world. So proud of her. So excited that she's helping us for Down Syndrome Awareness Month and what she's doing. And Gigi is pointing at her page here. It looks like she wants to do some tips. So is that okay, Franco?
Gigi, you...
Oh, wait. Did I say tips?
Tips!
I missed it. All right, Gigi. Let's see what you got. I heard you got some good ones today.
Tips of
Achieving your dreams.
All right.
How do you do it?
Work hard every day.
Whoop, whoop.
Set goals. Write them down and cross them off.
Who does that? Who writes them down and crosses them off every single day?
Mommy.
No.
Me. Sorry.
Do I cross off your goal? I wrote down my goals and crossed them off.
But you write it down. But I cross them off.
Gigi, you're
cross
just
them off.
exposing yourself now.
What are your 4 goals every day? 4 goals. What are your 4 goals? Oh, you want to finish? Okay, we'll go through it. Okay, go. Sorry.
Take care of yourself and build up yourself.
Okay.
Work out, even just walking. Eat good food. Drink a glass of water and B12.
And B12.
Gigi's vitamin, yeah.
Practice, build up your dream. Tell yourself, I can do this every time you fell down. Be grateful, feel good about what you do today. Don't let anyone make you feel like you can do it. If you believe in yourself, there's nothing you can do.
Woo!
Amen.
Awesome.
Drop that mic.
That is awesome. What
Love your tips.
Again, what are your 4? What do you strive for every day? I see them they're written on our refrigerator, so I see them and I watch her at night cross it off when you reach that goal. So your first one is what?
Just work out.
Work out, okay. Second?
10,000.
10,000 steps. Every day,
10,000
people,
steps
this
every
girl
day.
gets 10,000 steps. Last night, at the last minute, she's out there walking the dog so she can get her 10,000. So proud of you. It's not easy, because I got to get 10,000
It's
too.
a lot. It's like 5 miles
Yeah, every single day.
every day.
Then,
Oh,
4 truck of water.
4 big things
4
of
big
water.
things of water. Yeah.
That's hard too. I don't do that either. I need to do that.
No, just me.
Oh, just you? Okay. And
Yes,
what is
the
your
only
last one?
hydrated one in the
voice.
family.
And voice. And she works on projecting her voice. So she works on that. So those are
Because she
4
found
things.
exactly what, I mean, she identified all of her different key points that she wants to hit, and that's what those goals are set around.
Totally.
Right?
Yep.
And I think that's such an important thing for everyone to follow,
I
first and
think-
foremost. But I think the way that you follow your goals is really is very inspiring. And
I sing my songs on the iPad, but sometimes I go to voice lessons.
Yes.
Well, it prepares you to be able to do what you do best, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. And it also helps when it comes to your diction and just how your
And
conversational
core.
skills and
your
your core
core.
strength. Yes.
Build that
Absolutely. And
All
I
right.
think she has just done so well with that. And I think that it's something that I think a lot of parents and people out there need to realize is setting those expectations and setting those goals for yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such an important thing. It's something that I need to do more often. I know I'm terrible at it when it comes to, especially when it comes to personal goals. And
Set
you need
them
to
and
be able to
achieve
set
them.
them and achieve them,
Right.
right? And that's going to allow you to become the person that you really want to be and that person that can inspire others to be who they want to be.
Totally.
I-
All right.
I hope I get my 10,000 today.
She hopes she gets her 10,000 today because she's like sitting in the studio going, I
like,
just hit
I need to
1,000.
walk right now?
Yeah, and yesterday by this time she already had 7. So
Yes.
she's kind of freaking out
But
a
if there's
little
a
bit.
couple different things that I want, because we're only going to be on here for a little bit longer, I just wanted to kind of say some things to people who are out there watching and just anyone who might watch us down the road, is that with this new format that we're going to be doing, we're going to be a lot more just live and out there and just in the world, and also just even if we're doing live shoots and stuff like that, we want you guys to come to us. I mean, we want you to talk to us about, I can hear you.
Sorry,
by
I'm
the
trying
way.
to turn it off.
Like an echo in my ear. Brutal.
Now you know how it,
Like talking with a
all
little
you
voice
kids
in my
feel
head.
to me, 4 children, you're all
Just
echo
all
in my ear.
screaming at once. But yeah, we really want to hear any perspectives that you have. Like I said, if with Down Syndrome Awareness Month, please go to our website, GiGi'sPlayhouse.org/DSAM. That's going to be where it's not launched just yet. So go there on September 1st is when we're going to be launching it. So we could then actually start getting these stories.
Your Down
that we wanna
syndrome
be able to-
story.
Your Down syndrome stories.
Yep.
Exactly.
Love
So we
it.
want to be able to hear those, but also we want to hear more about just people's out there, their little something extras.
Yeah.
So please, if you have any inquiries about the show, if you have any interest of potentially joining us, please.
Any ideas of a pop-up we should do, a place that might need a
place
little
that
acceptance?
we could be, a place that
are
we can
not
go
afraid.
out to. We're happy to travel out there and go see it.
Yep.
So that'll be, if you just send an email to alsx@gigisplayhouse.org. That is the A Little Something Extra email. And then any inquiries or anything about, joining us or getting us out there into the community, we would love to be able to jump on those opportunities. So
Totally.
please jump on that.
I forgot my question about Heather.
Oh, okay.
Heather, I promise that I won't eat our school cookie without you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Her and
Gigi.
Heather have a skillet cookie thing, so she will make sure she will
She
not.
needs to make
Yeah.
sure she can plug that any
Yes,
opportunity she can.
anytime that she possibly can. So yes, we will be in Missouri this weekend at the Awareness to Acceptance concert with
Down country.
Down Country.
Mm-hmm.
Buy me a boat.
Yep, you can buy me a boat,
Boat.
truck
Truck
to
to
pull
pull
it. She's gonna sing it every time.
I know she
Sorry.
does. It's pretty much
All
her
right,
talk
Chris
track
Jansen,
now.
Michael Ray, we're going to be there. Then we're going to Cincinnati for the opening of their location. Then we're going to Fargo. So our Fargo location burnt down last year, and they are rebuilt. They are ready to go. They open
Built
October.
bigger and better than ever, too.
Bigger and better.
What they've created over the course of the last, has it been a year or two?
Yeah, year.
These pandemic
Yeah.
timeframes are they're throwing me off.
Makes it hard. It's been a year.
Yeah, and I think that, and what they've created is
Amazing.
nothing short of incredible.
And their community jumped in. I mean, they just turned into a tragedy into triumph, and I'm so excited to be there. And then we're really excited about, our national conference is in November, so
national
we'll do another
conference comes
pop-up
up.
there. And then Orange County, baby! Are we excited about that one?
Yes.
Hitting
We
Orange
have-
County?
so many things coming up.
Yeah, so
we
that's
are going
just
to
our
be
planned things, but
Yeah.
then we're also going to be popping up in
Don't
other
forget-
places.
Don't forget our gala too.
Our gala coming up, and that's not going to be till
gonna be till March.
2023, but
But yeah.
it's happening, baby.
Yeah,
So
there's all sorts of different things. So make sure that you're tuning in because we're going to be all over the place on our Instagram page, on our YouTube channel. That's at A Little Something Extra on YouTube. And then we're also going to be on Facebook. We're
Cool.
going to be on TikTok. We're going to be all over the place. And one of the things, too, that I
be popping up
We're
everywhere.
gonna be everywhere. And when it comes to being able to just see a lot more of our past podcast content, you can, of course, go to our YouTube channel and find that, little something extra. You can go to our Spotify channel, a little something extra. You can find it on Apple Podcast. And then you can also just go on our Instagram, and you can find the link in our bio, and that'll just take you. It's also on our website, on gigisplayhouse.org. But we're also going to be putting a lot more of that content out there, broken up into clips, so you can see those best moments from each of those episodes as well. So
The one thing, I didn't talk about one more thing. The other thing that we didn't do is we had to go to New York City because dignitaries from Qatar, which is like the wealthiest country in the world, they're hosting the World Cup this year. They wanted to meet with us to see and learn about the Gigi's Playhouse model. So we ended up literally all of these things happened so quickly that we ended up flying out to New York City to meet with them at our New York City location, which was amazing, and really showing them how the Gigi's Playhouse model works and how, our mission is to change the way the world sees Down syndrome and send a global message of acceptance for all. They were interested in how do you do that? How do you send that global message of acceptance?
Yeah.
And that is through our ripple effect. That is how our model works. So it was so cool. We'll talk about that, I know, at the on our next session. I would love to talk a lot more about that. So we'll talk about that then too. But so many cool things happen for us worldwide. I just spit. Sorry, Gigi.
I have one more.
I suck at flying.
I have one more.
Yeah, Gigi.
This Playhouse Fargo, we will be there.
Gigi's Playhouse Fargo, we will be there for you. Always will be there for you. All right, well, I think it's time to sign off, guys. Gigi, I know, wants to eat her Garibaldi salad.
Yes, it's been a busy
Loves
day.
that Garibaldi
Lots of different
salad.
stuff we've been filming today.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we're so excited to be coming back in the newest, freshest way, because we are going to, there's just so many incredible stories and incredible perspectives out there that we need to hear from, and we just want to be able to, like you said, change the world one step at a time.
Yep. And we need you guys. So any ideas you have, get them to us. We can't wait to see you. We're jumping in every format we possibly can to get the acceptance and get this out there and helping people find there's something extra. So let us know what you got, where you want to see us, what you want us to do. And I think that's it.
And we'll give a quick shout out to Joshua Derrick right now, who just gave a comment right now too. Yes, Josh, the podcast from conference is going to be going up in the next couple of weeks.
Yes,
so
you were in that
pay
one, brother.
attention to that.
Thanks for being there.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into our live stream. You will be able to see this episode is actually going to be a podcast. The audio is going to be getting put onto Spotify, as well as just this is going to be getting put onto
Would've been
YouTube.
a little better behavior if I knew that.
That's okay.
You know.
So you're just being real.
It's how I roll.
So you'll be able to find us there, and then stay tuned. This Saturday Gigi's gonna be singing the national anthem, so you could see it on any of our channels.
We'll
Gigi's
be
Playhouse
going
channels,
live.
Little Something Extra channels,
Yep.
and then So
Live
yes.
Saturday, probably at like around 6 o'clock.
It'll probably be a little
Central
later in
Time?
the afternoon. Yeah, it'll probably be or like in the evening, being able to talk to
Early
these people
evening.
because we're going to be there on site at the concert venue. So we're going to be able to do some more
With
live
Chris
streaming
Jansen
there.
and Michael Ray.
I know.
Down
tune
country,
in.
baby. All right. Nancy, Gigi, and Franco signing off. Love you guys. See you next time.
Thanks, everyone. All right. Well, I think we might still be live for another couple of seconds.
Well, good, because I want to see what we're doing on there.
I know. There's lots of comments coming in and all